Nonconformity Company, day 70. I'm feeling good again, but yesterday, doing the intentions, it was quite interesting because I was hoping to feel really good while doing it, and also sorting out the Life Master system to finally pass it on to you guys in the education. But it was quite confronting in a way, and I got a list of intentions, but it was building upon those. And yeah, ended up feeling a bit weird, a bit like down in a way after a while. And I think it's not an easy process to fully design your life. And this is what I want to be open about. Because to go for what you want to go for and design your life truly, you have to really acknowledge exactly what's going on now and what's gone on and what maybe you need to still sort. So it brings together the past, present, future. To go forward, it's like I've used the analogy before, but if you're going to build a house and you bought some land, you're going to need foundations, but before that you're going to need to clear the site away of all the rubbish and debris and stuff so you can dig the hole to do the foundations. And the past is a bit like clearing all the rubbish away, and then the present is getting good solid foundations in with this system so you can then construct your dream house, your dream life. And yeah, it's not an easy process, and that's the point. It shouldn't be. It's so easy, and we are just programmed to be operating on repeat all the time. It's just so easy to wake up and do the same thing, open our phone and look at the same apps and think the same things and feel the same things and look at our life the same way. You know that feeling when you go away on holiday, you just get a completely different perspective on things, and you get to relax, your mind gets to think in a different way, and you come back energized in different ways, you get different ideas. And that's, you've been accidentally given a new perspective there. The idea of Life Master is waking up and doing something different, looking at the future, focusing on the future first, rather than doing the habits that you normally do and slowly drifting into the present and just repeating the same things that you did in your past. Because 80-90% of the things, if you're just running on autopilot, you're just going to be repeating what you did. So creation, lifestyle design, moving forward and building your future is hard. You've got to consciously work at it, and you'll find there's a battle. Things will come up, but that's the idea. I think some things came up yesterday, some emotions that obviously I needed to release and I needed to deal with. So this is a process. It's an ongoing process forever, and that's the idea. Life Master is an ongoing forever process. Progress will be made quickly, but the idea is to keep going, because once you start achieving more things, you can start to go for more things. It might be hard for you sitting down there now thinking, well, I don't have any money, any skills, or I just can't see how I can go forward. But once you start to sort out and clear away the debris, clear away the land, start to lay good foundations, things start to open up, ideas start to come in, potential start to happen, coincidences will occur. And then you can start to move towards that and then start to make progress. Sometimes hard as well to realize what progress we have made sometimes. That's why, again, the Life Master system has the end of day shutdown. We have the start of the day morning routine, Life Master start of the day, power up, whatever you want to call it. And then also the end of the day to bookend the day, like the 4-part breath. We're awake throughout the day. Well, we sleep, then we wake up, we have our Life Master starting sequence where we power up the day, get focused on the future, and make sure we're doing things in the day when we're awake that's going to move us towards the future, rather than just operating on autopilot. Then we have a shutdown somewhere later in the day, before the evening, late afternoon, wherever you want to shut it down so you can enjoy the rest of the evening. And there we do some journaling there, 4 questions where you get to say what's happened, what's going to happen, what you're grateful for, and how are you doing. Those 4 questions just to check in. But then you've got a log of what you have been achieving and what doing, and it's nice just to have a little pause point, 10 minutes, just to write down a few of the things that you've done today. It allows your mind to process it, allows you to come to terms with it, and it allows you to celebrate really what you have been doing. So getting very excited about getting it out there. I feel a lot better today because I had a good 2-hour session this morning on sorting out my whole system. I had projects, lists, things everywhere, hundreds of ideas and projects, and it was a bit of a mess. So because I've been experimenting, so it's naturally been a mess, because I want to trial all the best ways to structure this so I can give it to you in the best way, and I'm qualified to teach it because I've gone through all the different options. Just on a personal note, I've been a little bit, I had some good work sessions in the evening, but last couple of days, especially yesterday, I was just like, I cannot be bothered to do any work this evening. And so, yeah, I'm going to change things up, and I'm waking up at like 6 on average, 6 a.m. So what I'm going to do is kind of have some breakfast and a cup of tea and do a little mini charge up sequence and then get a solid 2 hours work in. So then I'll finish at 9 a.m. when most people are starting work. And the idea is then throughout the day, I can then add in any other things that I need to do and tweak the order of what I'm going to be doing the next day. Still have an evening session and do my video in the day. And that will allow me to really get that 2 hours in the morning, because you are fresher in the morning. It's just, you just are. I've really had a good morning and I feel good for doing that. Now I can really enjoy my day. So if I get a 2 hour work session in which I can outsource and automate and be super efficient, so that can be the equivalent of a 4 to 6 hour work day for most, a work day for most people really, because most people are working 8 hours, only really getting 4 hours of work done. So all I need to do is work for 2 hours and double my efficiency, productivity and outsourcing, which is easy to do. So I getting the equivalent of a day's work in, and do that every day. That I need to put work in. I need to get this thing off the ground. We need to get it to the first milestone. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Still do the evening, still doing the video day, but get 2 hours done before 9 a.m. and then have the whole of the day to enjoy myself and do all the other things in the life master categories: reading, people stuff, the health stuff, the evolution stuff, new experiences, cooking, relaxing, learning, thinking. So yeah, day 70. 70 videos in a row. There's no stopping us. We'll keep going until somebody's listening. Hello, how are you? Thanks for listening.